What if I told you that your very existence is linked to the temperature of the planet? That without a specific range of temperatures, you simply wouldn't be here. You might think you are too, but let me explain. Throughout Earth's 4.5 billion year history, its climate has gone through dramatic changes, from intense heat to massive ice ages. And somehow life has not only survived, but thrived during all these changes. But it's more than just surviving. These environmental shifts have directly affected how life has evolved on this planet. Take, for example, the Ice Age. Yes, that one. The most recent Ice Age began around 115,000 years ago and lasted until about 11,700 years ago. During this time, much of the northern hemisphere was covered in thick ice sheets, which sounds pretty terrible. But weirdly enough, this actually helped our distant ancestors migrate into new territories. As the ice sheet expanded, it created a corridor of open land between the ice and the sea, allowing humans to move into what is now the Middle East and North Africa. Without this migration, humans would have likely remained stuck in their small homelands in Eastern Africa. So we can thank the Ice Age for helping our species get its start. But it wasn't just the Ice Age that helped us out. Much earlier, around 30,000 years ago, there was another huge shift in the global climate. This time, the entire planet was getting much warmer, which led to the melting of glaciers and rising sea levels. This warming period allowed humans to migrate into Europe and eventually into North America. In fact, studies have shown that this migration into North America happened incredibly quickly, within just a few hundred years after the land bridge formed. This suggests that humans were able to take advantage of the warmer climate and higher sea levels to travel more easily across the globe. Basically, it was like a global heat wave that made it possible for humans to explore and conquer new lands. But wait, there's more. The warming period also led to a surge in plant and animal diversity. For example, the horse, bison, camel, and elephant all appeared or reappeared in North America during this time. Humans likely hunted some of these animals to extinction, but others may have gone extinct due to the warming climate. And speaking of the warming climate, it didn't last forever. Around 12,900 years ago, the Earth began to cool down again, leading to the Younger Dryas, a brief but intense ice age. This period was marked by extremely low temperatures and dry conditions which lasted until about 11,700 years ago. During this time, much of the world experienced a mega drought, which likely contributed to the collapse of several ancient civilizations, such as the North Chico culture in Peru and the Egyptian Old Kingdom. In fact, evidence suggests that the Younger Dryas may have played a role in the decline of many early human settlements around the world. However, it wasn't all bad news. As the Younger Dryas came to an end, the Earth began to warm up again, leading to the Holocene, the period of time we're currently living in. This warming trend allowed for the rise of agriculture and the eventual development of modern civilization. In fact, it's no exaggeration to say that the current Holocene period has been incredibly clement for humans. Our species has flourished during this time, thanks in part to the relatively stable and warm climate. However, as we all know, things are changing once again. Human activity is causing the Earth to warm up at an unprecedented rate, which could lead to rising sea levels, extreme weather events, and mass extinctions. Only time will tell how life on Earth will adapt to these changes. But one thing is for sure, the future of humanity is inextricably linked to the temperature of the planet. So next time you feel a little too hot or a little too cold, just remember that you might not be here if it wasn't for those changes. Hey there, welcome to my channel. Here we explore the many ways the climate has affected human history. If you liked this video, please subscribe for more updates. See you next time.